Disclaimer before you watch this video. I want you to come into this video with an open mind and not with a negativity bias. Please listen to what I have to say before you make your comment. Thank you. If you've been living under a rock recently and you've been a part of the Nintendo fan base or whatever, you have been noticed that in the new Super Mario Galaxy movie, Fox McCloud has been added into the movie. And apparently, according to early previewers, he has more screen time than Rosalina and has some of, if not the best scenes in the movie. Star Fox in general has not had a game since April 21st in 2016, nearly a decade ago. And with their last appearance being in a Starlink DLC 2 years after the release of Star Fox Zero. You would think everyone would be happy that Star Fox or Fox McCloud actually has relevance again in modern day media instead of being lost to time, because the Nintendo fucking cocksuckers just love to feed Mario slop every single year. But these Twitter tards act like their newborn puppy just got raped by Jeffrey Epstein itself, just because a white woman didn't get as much screen time as a furry. And that same furry's whole legacy for the past decade has just been porn, and more porn. The amount of negativity and hate seeing towards Star Fox and Fox McCloud and the fans of Star Fox in general, instead of at the actual creators of the movie and Nintendo for allowing this to happen. These keyboard warrior slob Twitter tards who will objectively rape anyone who doesn't have the common consensus with downvotes and dislikes and ratios are attacking fans of Star Fox, Fox's character, and the franchise itself, completely unwarranted. Instead of having an open mind and appreciating that a franchise as dead as Star Fox is getting relevance again, and actually has good scenes in the movie, or crying because a white woman didn't do what Fox did, completely filling their negativity bias to the absolute top, just like the average brain-dead Twitter user. Now put your pitchforks down, I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, but this is Super Mario Galaxy! He's not in that! He's not there!
Which I can agree that he should not be in this movie, but let me drop a fucking truth nuke for you right now. The last Super Mario movie was complete and utter dog shit, had the worst pacing I've ever seen in a video game movie besides Five Nights at Freddy's, and has been completely fucking mogged by the Sonic movies. That I understand why they revived Star Fox and Fox McCloud in this movie. Because it's going to bring in more fans, which means more money, which means more slop Mario games. And to get to the core of this fucking truth nuke, like Five Nights at Freddy's, Super Mario cannot be a movie. It cannot fit in everything into a movie, defeating countless bosses, then Bowser, traversing a lot of new areas. It simply cannot have the pacing to be a movie. So they did what greedy corporate greed always does and revive and bring new eyes to the movie to get them to spend their 3 wacky numbers on the back of their credit cards. But these Swifties can't simply handle seeing a furry outclass a white woman, so they have to take to Twitter to fill their negativity bias and hear what they want to hear from all the cocksuckers. And when they're done filling their negativity bias to the top, being told what they want to hear to make them feel nice, they find the closest Star Fox fan, bend them over, pull their pants down, and rape them, and blames them for being a Star Fox fan. All because they're happy because their game, their franchise that they grew up with and love finally gets content from the corporate greed cocksuckers at Nintendo. So don't be mad at the Star Fox fans who are happy to see their favorite furry on the big screen. Instead, direct your hatred to Nintendo and Illumination because they are the ones who made the movie. They're the ones that greenlit everything. They are the ones who brought Fox McCloud into into the movie, not the fans of the franchise. And if I remember correctly, Rosalina didn't do fuck all in the games. So what makes you think she's going to actually do something in this movie? This movie was going to flop anyway because of the points I made earlier. And I guarantee you, if Fox wasn't in this movie, it still would have been absolutely shit. But now, these mind-numbing Twitter tards can't mindlessly defend this movie with straw man, bullshit arguments like they did the first one. They can now just use their negativity bias, point at the furry, and blame it on him. I will reiterate my point just to get it across because it fell on deaf ears the first time. You are allowed to not like this movie because of the interpretation of this character outclassing this other character. You are allowed to feel bad, you are allowed to feel angry, and you are allowed to feel disappointed because you did spend your money to see something that you wanted to see and it ended up being garbage or something that you didn't want to see. But to shift the blame on the fans of Star Fox and the people who love Fox McCloud instead of the corporate greed-ass Nintendo and the fuck-ass Illumination, you are only going to get clowned even harder by the Sonic Twitter tards because you're not acknowledging that the movie was already doomed and was going to be shit, and you are just shifting the blame onto another character and putting all your anger towards them. They also fail to realize that the first movie was fucking abysmal, and they're giving unrealistic high standards to the second movie. Now, I'm going to go see this film on April 4th on a Saturday, and I encourage you to be like me and go into the movie with an open mind instead of carrying a negativity bias from Twitter, so you can form your own opinions and critiques of the movie and also share the stuff that you may like about it. And if you're gonna be one of those insufferable losers who attacks people on Twitter for simply liking this movie because you didn't like it, or because you didn't watch it and you're just regurgitating the popular opinion, then you're just a complete fucking loser who can't go within 100 feet of a school. Another point I would like to make is that Nintendo did this on purpose. They intended to get you hyped over a Mario Galaxy movie to make you spend money. Then at the last second, spoil Fox McCloud's appearance to get other people to jump in and watch the movie as well. To get enough money for the inevitable Super Smash Bros. Movie that 100% will be in the works after this movie. And I really hope that this whole thing just leads to Star Fox getting their own separate movie or TV series away from everything because they truly deserve it. Because I am sick and tired of Mario getting slop every single year. I just want another franchise to shine like Mario has been shining ever since he was created. And if for some reason Fox McCloud is the best part of this new Mario movie, that speaks levels of how underrated Star Fox is compared to Mario, or how shit Mario is as a movie format compared to something like Star Fox. I am done ranting about this garbage that I've been seeing on Twitter all day. If you agreed with me, tell me why, and if you don't, also tell me why.